need better finishers? I mean, especially.
Well, he's a point guard. He's a throwback, old school point guard. So when the better players he has around him, and he's also a right fit point guard. If you've got the right fit where he's running the stuff, he's going to be effective. He's a magician with the ball. So when he has the ball in his hands, good things happen.
But were parts of his game maybe going to waste too?
Well, you mean here after everyone left?
Yeah.
I don't know. It may have, but you were going to eventually get it back. You know what I mean? So when any great player, when they don't have great players around them, you can say part of their game may be going to waste a little bit until they get better players around them, because you can take so many things away from them, but you don't have to worry about all the other guys. So you can probably say that about anyone.
Looking back on that time with Rondo, how different is your relationship with Chris?
Oh, it's different, but it's the same. I mean, that point guards, they love the coach most of the time, and sometimes you have your little things, but I think that'll never end. I think that's how it has to be. I really do. You have to have that has to be your communication line every night. And with Chris, he's great, but that doesn't mean he enjoys it every night.
Beyond health. 2010, you were content to go into the playoffs with 4 seed.
Yeah.
You gave guys rest, you shut guys down.
Yeah. No, it's not the same team. Yeah. I mean, that's still, at the end of the day, you ask me health or playoff position, I'm taking health. Because if you're not healthy in the West, you go home too. But we felt we would win anyway. With this team, you need home court if you can get it. If you can't get it, you can't get it, and you'll worry about that afterwards. But if you can get it, you should try to get it.
Do you view home court in the first round differently than you view maybe moving up to the 2 seed? Or?
No, I think home court in the first round is the key. After that, you're pretty much, once you win, if you can win that round, to me, then it's the team that's playing the best. I've always thought that.
Beyond health, why has JJ been better this year than last year?
Probably that's it. And secondly, second year in the same system, and I don't know if it's the offense. I think with a guy like JJ, the second year he's with the same group of guys. DJ and those guys know where to pick for him. They play off of him a lot. I've gotten better or smarter with him. I've learned more. Originally he was just a shooter. Now he's a playmaker. I mean, he makes as many plays as he makes shots, and so we didn't know that about him. I didn't know that about him until coaching.
Was that something he was able to do, you just didn't know, or did you have to work with him to get?
No, I didn't work with him. I think he probably could do a little bit of it, and we try to accent it more.
What are your impressions of Marcus Smart? And just does he remind you of any of the players that you have?
He reminds me of me, a better version of me. I'm serious, and I really mean that. I think a better version, and I'm not kidding.
In what way?
He's a defensive guard that can, but he can score. That's the difference. Really, he's a big guard. He's not a pure point. He never really played point in college. He's got a strong body. He's tough. Hi, Miss White. Good. He's got a strong body, and he likes defense. He's a tough. He's a really good defensive player, on the ball, off the ball. Yet he's making plays too offensively. Yeah, I like him a lot.
How unusual is that, Doctor, to see a guy come into the league where you don't have to really teach them to want to be?
It's rare. I mean, but Danny, you think about it, Avery was a little like that. Marcus is a little different than that. He's good. It's funny. I didn't know him much. I knew he was going high in the draft. So, where we were at, I didn't have to look at him much, but watching him this summer, just watching him, you're thinking, he's going to be good.